May 11th through the 16th, Hendersonville has been celebrating Preservation Week. This is a tradition started by the National Register of Historic Places, the National Trust, since 1971, and we've had different events each day of the week. Today we will be doing Main Street tours, a walking tour at 10 o'clock and again at 2 o'clock. Our final event is tomorrow, when we will have tours of the underground. On the tour, we'll talk about the buildings, the history of some of the buildings, when they were built, who built them, the designers, also the different uses that were in the building, where Penny's used to be on Main Street, where Belk's used to be on Main Street, the oldest buildings on Main Street, and also we have some different stories that are a little more human interest, you might think. About people that lived there and worked there, how things were designed, the different names the streets used to be, and stuff like that. So people find it pretty interesting to find out some of the history. It's not just Main Street, but we've also done tours of the 7th Avenue district. But Main Street certainly is the center of the county. It has been here since the county was formed in 1838. It's kind of the heart of the town. It's where the tourists come, so the more history we can keep on it, I think everyone benefits. In June of 1929, keep that year in your head there, the Skyland Hotel opened. And shortly thereafter, they were thrilled to make their grand announcement they had booked their first convention. The State Firemen's Convention was booked for less than a month later. Mid-July of 1929, 1,000 firefighters descended on Hendersonville. And this was Convention Central, or as you might say, Party Central. Regardless of Prohibition, the amount of alcohol coming out the windows in fruit jars, moonshine jars, liquor, that kind of stuff, they made a mess in there. They got tired of the elevator, so they started hanging ropes and sheets out the windows, and that's how the delegates would go in and out. They would stop women on the street, proposition them. They would they'd run road race, they'd fire race the engines up and down Main Street, which back then was a pretty wide 4-lane road. It wasn't a 2-lane or anything like that. The big grand finale was when they put a ditch down at the high school sports field, set it on fire, and put it out. So it was quite the event. Thousands of dollars worth of damage was done, and as far as I know, that was the first and last convention that the city had.